and welcome to our crib. On this episode of MTV Cribs, I'm just kidding. We ain't that famous. Come on in! So I figured whenever we tell people that we full-time in our RV, they kind of, I don't know, get like, huh? You do what? That's weird. But I promise you this ain't nothing like your grandparents' old RVs. So I'm going to show you around and how we do it with 2 kids and 2 dogs and my husband and I. So we'll start. This is our rug. No, so this is our living room. But when you walk in, here's where we put our shoes, the vacuum, my purses. And then here's all of our, tells you, you know, how full your tanks are and such. And then this is the living room. So we've got TV, video games, all the fun stuff. Best accessory you could have in a RV because no cords, no hot wax, no heat. Moji life, I'm telling you. So then we've got our couch. And we got a futon just because, in case somebody ever comes to visit or whatnot. But we actually gutted it. So there used to be a booth dinette here, and then there was one of their jackknife sofas, but those are very uncomfortable. So we switched that out. Here is this is where we keep our medicine and jewelry, perfumes, stuff like that. And then our linens. I guess that would be linens, maybe. I don't know. Our towels. Trying to be all fancy. And then here is where we eat dinner. And we've got this cool little stand. It's fall time, so I've decorated. But here's our map. I think this is my favorite part. So we put a pin every time we visit somewhere, and we're trying to hit every state. We'll see how far we get. But then while we're out, also, we like to pick up these little souvenir pins from places, which are fun. And then this is the kitchen. So our kitchen has an island, which we definitely wanted because it gives you so much more counter space. In here is all of our cleaners. And then under here is all of, like, the pots and pans, my Instant Pot, the air fryer, our must-haves to cook, because that little thing is like an easy bake oven, and we use it for chip storage. We don't even use it. And then we've got our fridge, which isn't too big, but you know, it works. And then under here we've got the ice maker, our craft bins. What are you doing, Nosy? Like, the storage in here is actually really decent. It's really deep. Here's our pantry. I'll just open this all up and back up. And it's actually quite a bit of space. And then I'll show you the kids' room. Watch out, Gemma. She's gonna be everywhere with me. Alright. So this is where our 10-year-old and our 7-year-old sleep. This is a perfect place for dogs to wrestle, I guess. Ow! So at night, this is how it's set up. We've got, this is where Tegan sleeps. And then this is where Gage sleeps. And then in the morning, watch out, Gemma. In the morning, we do this. So that's what we do, and now that's their school desk. So one kid does their schoolwork in here, and then the other kid goes out into the kitchen table and does schoolwork on the laptop. But we've got all of our you know, supplies, pencils, papers, stuff like that. And then underneath we actually have some storage for toys. And then we've got another fridge in here. Pencils, everything like that. This is Gage's closet, which is pretty decent. He actually has a bigger closet than us. And then we've got all of these drawers are just for Tegan's clothes. And they're really big. Like, she doesn't need that many shirts, but you know. And then over on this side is like all their school books are in there. We've got toys, books, drawing tablet, everything's in there. But it's like the length of my arm. I mean, they're very deep. And then we've got more toys in there. Tucked behind the... Gemma and Paisley, get out of here! Tucked behind the ladder. And then I also let them have these two bins full of... One's full of Legos, one's full of Barbies. But Gage's bed, he has actually quite a bit of space. And of course, he's personalized it with all of his drawings. Alright. I think that's everything in here. Oh, yeah, and then they hang their backpacks there. And I also hung these hooks on the back of the door so they can hang all their hats on there because they're just always in the way. Alright, now we'll show you my room. Alright, so this is our bedroom. It's very small, but I mean, you really just need your clothes in here and to sleep, so it works. So the best thing that I've found for our clothes storage, because we each have this on either side, but come on now, that's like 20 hangers. That ain't gonna do much. So I found, let me close this. I found this at IKEA, and I'm telling you, it was the best investment ever. We put all of our, I think it's actually a shoe bin, but you know, all of my shorts fit in there, my pajamas, my pants, and then David has one on his side, and his actually holds our DVD player. And then we also bought a shelf, so then we just place our TV on the shelf, and then, you know, we watch TV from there. And it actually is a door to the bathroom, but yeah, I mean, this is pretty much it. So like I said, that's his closet. And then there's a shelf up there. Our Lego family. And then we hang jackets on the back of this door. So now I'll show you the bathroom. So like I said, you can go through this door into the bathroom, but like when we move, this has to be locked. And also when we move the RV, everything has to come down off the shelves, which isn't a lot, but I feel, I don't know, I feel like that extra 15 minutes worth of doing stuff it's worth it to me, because I want it to be decorated like our personality. And I've got like double, I think it's Velcro. And I don't have any glass. Like, I took all the glass out of the pictures that we hung up. Or I have, like, these ones are, you know, my nieces and nephew. But they stay on there. It's actually like command strips or whatever. But I don't know. They've never come off of there. So anyway, so here's our bathroom. That is also from IKEA, which is awesome. And then we've got our products, vitamins, stuff like that. And I like makeup. I probably have too much makeup, but I don't care. So that's all of like my storage for it. And it's actually one of those that you put in the shower to hang like, or to hold your like shampoos and stuff. But it has honestly I always leave these up while we're moving, but I think it's only come off once. So it works. And then I've got these little things for more makeup. And then down here is pretty dark, but it's all of our hair supplies and contacts, stuff like that. Toilet. And then I've got a mirror hanging off the door. Move back up so you can see the whole shower. So when it's not being used, we put our laundry basket in there. But it's not the biggest shower, but it does the job. I've hung actually baskets, like metal baskets in here, because there's not a lot of space to put shampoos and stuff like that. So, and I used shower hooks that you would, you know, put a shower curtain on, and I hung the baskets in there. And I've always left them up there every time we move, so it'll work. I think that's it. So that's everything. Alright. So that's everything. I mean, we still do have some storage underneath our couch. Like that's where we put Gemma's dog cage while we're here. And then we just pull it out whenever we leave to set it up. There's also outside, and there's outside storage on both sides that go all the way through. And it's actually underneath our bed. I think that's why our bed's set up that way. But that's where we keep all of our like outdoor toys, our heater when we're not using it, we put it there. We put like our mop and stuff like that in there, and like our like holiday decorations we set out there. Hey, calm down. But I don't know. I mean, we love it. It's small, but it fits us perfectly, and we really wouldn't give this up for anything because we get to travel the world. Well, the United States. So far. We'll be coming to a city near you very soon. Maybe. But yeah, I think that's everything. So